Hey guys, it's Brianna Maddox here. Welcome back to my channel. Today, well, I guess this week I'm bringing you a vlog of my experience participating in the Koreadathon, and I am so excited about this. I am so bummed that I didn't get to participate in the Asian readathon, which happened I think back in May. And I was still kind of trying to get into booktube and everything, so by the time I heard about it, it was kind of already too late and I already had books that I had planned to read. But then I heard that it's Monica Kim and Books of Chloe. Again, I'll put all their links in the description for you guys if you guys want to check out, you know, their videos and everything. They're both amazing, but they decided to do a readathon specifically for like Korean characters and authors, and I'm so freaking excited. The books that I'm reading this week are some books that I've been dying to read, especially one trilogy, which I'm going to talk about my TBR and everything in just a second. But I am so excited, so excited. I just wanted to quickly kind of talk about the books that I'm going to be reading, so I at least had an intro to kind of explain, you know, what's going on. Also ignore my very shiny face. It is, I think, almost 6 o'clock. Today is Monday, June. Wow. We're not in June anymore. July 6th? I don't know. Whatever day Monday is. I don't know. I have no concept of time anymore. So I just wanted to give you guys kind of an update, you know, so I at least had something to explain what's going on. Anyway, I'm going to stop blabbering. Anyway, so I actually am being a little ambitious this week. I actually do have an arc that I need to try and get done hopefully tonight. That's my goal. There's a good chance I probably won't finish it because it's already 6 o'clock, and as soon as I am done doing this little intro, I need to go help make dinner, so I need to do that, and then I'm probably going to end up watching TV with my mom because we pretty much watch reality TV on a daily basis at this point because it is what it is. So there's that. But I just wanted to kind of talk about the different challenges in case you didn't know exactly what the Koreadathon is. But yeah, and I just kind of wanted to, you know, quickly talk about the books that I'm reading. And also, sorry if I'm looking down. I have my little planner in front of me, so I'm going to be looking down at it quite a bit. And I'll also show you my spread that I made. It's super cute. I love how it turned out. I love making bullet journal spreads. Also, side note, if you guys ever want to see me create spreads, kind of like a little time-lapse video, I would totally love to do that. I kind of have recently got into bullet journaling this year, and it's so much fun, but definitely let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. 5 challenges to do throughout the week. I did forget to say that it's a week-long readathon that started today, July 6th, until July 12th. So I have a week, 6 days, whatever that adds up to. Can't do math. To complete these books. If everything goes well, I think I can finish these. Also, sorry that the angle continues to change. I'm using my camera that I usually use to like film my videos instead of my camera that my phone that I usually do vlogging with, but it is such a pain to transfer the videos to my computer and then, you know, all that. So I figured I would try and just record on my camera that I use to see if it's any easier, if they turn out any better. But the problem is my camera is really heavy. So I think y'all are tired of me rambling, but let's go ahead and quickly talk about the books. So I do have the stack of, well, most of the books in front of me, but the very first challenge that is kind of like a blanket challenge is to read the group book, and the group book is The Silence of Bones by June Her. Honestly, I don't know too much about this book. I think this is a debut author, but I think it's a thriller, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's also young adult. I don't know. I am just honestly excited about this book to completely try out something different. So I look forward to it. I think it's going to be really good, honestly. But it's not, you know, a really long book, so that's good. All the links to these books will also be in the description, but just so you guys know, the links that I do put in the description for books and such, they are an Amazon affiliate link, so I do receive a small, like literally a tiny little commission from it, so just know that there's that. So that's the group book. Another challenge is to read a book translated from Korea, and to be honest, I don't think I'm doing this challenge because I just couldn't find a book that interests me that I was wanting to read. So I don't think I have a book for that. But the other challenges are I'm gonna have kind of more than one, which is totally fine. But one of the next challenges to read a book with a person on the cover, and I had to go with To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. Y'all, I have owned this copy of this book for, honestly, I don't even know when I got this book, but at least 5 years. So there's that. I watched the movie because it's on Netflix. I think I watched it last year. It is adorable. I have been obviously meaning to read this trilogy for so long, and I actually found out that they are on Audible Escape, so I'm here for that. I actually have already started the audiobook, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I think I'm only like 10% in, so I really do not have an opinion at the moment, but I mean, it's cute. I'm excited. I do plan on knocking out all 3 because if you know me at all, you know I am horrible at continuing series. So we'll see if I actually finish the trilogy, but that would be fabulous. They're not like, you know, super long audiobooks. I think they're an average of 9 hours, and with me speeding them up, I think I can knock them out. We shall see. So I plan to read at least all 3, if not just this book. So we'll see. Next is to read a book featuring a diaspora. I think I said that right. I never know how to say it, but a diaspora Korean character. So I don't have a physical copy of it yet because it's not released yet. It's actually releasing tomorrow, so by now it will already be out. But it is the sequel to The Beautiful by Renee Audier, The Damned. So it is a YA paranormal. I think it's only going to be a duet if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, honestly, I started it last night. I got about 10% in. I definitely wanted to get a lot farther than that last night because I would have loved to have finished it this past weekend, so I didn't have to include it this week. But I do know that Renee Audier has Korean background. I don't know a whole lot about her. Honestly, I adore her. I think she's an amazing author because I've already read The Beautiful 2 times already. And I know I'm holding it upside down, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just excited because I love me a good vampire series, and I love that it's making a comeback. So, and then the last challenge is to read a book with Korean mythology, and y'all, I am so freaking excited. I don't know really anything, honestly, about Korean mythology, but I am not joking when I say I am absolutely obsessed with mythology. Of course, I'm obsessed with Greek mythology because that's really all I know, because that's all I've been experienced to, but just the concept of mythology is so fascinating to me that I am so excited to read this book, and I am choosing to read Wicked Fox by Kat Cho, and I am so excited. I know Books with Chloe absolutely loves this book, and I am so looking forward to it. Plus the cover is gorgeous. I'm just so excited. So those are the books that I plan to read. There are 2 life challenges that I may or may not be doing. If I do, I'll definitely include them, kind of like little clips of me doing them, but one of them is to make a Korean recipe, and to be very honest, I have never had Korean food, that I just have never tried it, so obviously I'm not going to be making any Korean food because I've never had any, and I just worry I'm gonna mess it up and it's not gonna taste right, and then I'm gonna think it's disgusting. So the other life challenge is to watch a Korean drama, TV show, movie, whatever. I honestly really want to see Parasite. I have been wanting to watch that since, I don't even remember what award show it was, but legit, it took over like every single award. It won like everything, and which is so freaking cool. I've heard it's such an amazing movie, so I think that might be the movie that I watch, and I would love to watch it with my mom. So I just wanted to kind of quickly talk about the books that I am planning on reading this week, but I'm going to quickly show you my little bullet spread, and y'all will see me with my next update.
Hey you, I saw you from the distance. Hey you, can we talk? Hey you, I think you're my subsistence. Hey you, or am I wrong? And now, you know, I lose my own sight. My love is out of my mind. And you, yeah you, I'm not more than a dream.
Hey guys, it's now Tuesday. It's about, I'm looking at my watch like it's just gonna automatically turn on. I think it's about 5:30 in the afternoon, obviously. I've done a little bit of reading. I don't want to make this like a super long vlog of me just rambling for an hour, but I am almost done with To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. I just now stopped listening to the audiobook. I'm about 87% into the book. Like, I am almost done with the book. I had to stop it because I need to take a break. I'm about to go downstairs, hopefully prepare dinner, get that ready to go. I intended on doing boot camp today, but as much as I really want to, y'all, I'm sure you understand how hard it is, you know, especially during the summer, to be active and want to work out. Like, it is so hard for me, especially when I don't do anything for several days and I'm like, well, I'll do it tomorrow. So that's my current situation. Hopefully, it was supposed to rain this morning. I don't know if it actually did or not, but I'm using that as my excuse. I do try to do at least some kind of walk in the morning, so hopefully tomorrow I'll actually be able to do that, because I'm legit, it's 5:30, I got up at 8 o'clock. I'm not even at 2,000 steps. This is what bothers me, is when I can't get my steps in for the day. That's the hardest part, which is why I try to get my, you know, at least a 2-mile walk in the mornings. See, now I'm starting to ramble, so I'm gonna hurry up. Long story short, I need to be more active. Honestly, I haven't done anything today. I say that, but I did film an unboxing, which hopefully that'll be up before this vlog. It's just an unboxing for the Mystic box, so you guys will see that soon if you haven't already. And that was kind of like a last minute thing. I just wanted to film it because, you know, I did that. I had to do some things, you know, for my Facebook groups and such. Posted on Instagram, you know, did all that fun stuff. So and this morning I did read up to about 25% of Not the Beautiful. That's the first book. The Damned, which actually released today, but by the time you guys see this, it will be like the following week. But it released on July 7th, so that is super exciting. I honestly just now remembered that there is like a virtual party or whatever with, who's the author today that they're doing a party with. It's a pajama party with another YA author who is pretty well known, and I'm completely blanking on the name. Anyway, hopefully I'll be able to do that. I got my little reservation or whatever, but if I remember, that starts in 30 minutes. Hopefully I don't forget. So maybe I'll include like a little clip of that, but that's going to be fun if I remember to do it. I'm about 25% into the book. I am really enjoying it so far. It's definitely very interesting, especially with how book 1 ended, and Bastien, how he is basically trying to get used to the world that he is now living in and doing. I don't want to spoil anything, so this is really hard for me, but I am excited to see Celine, because now I know the next chapter that I'm about to get into, it's her perspective. So I am very curious to see what her thoughts are, you know, with all this happening. Again, I don't really have a whole lot to say just yet because I'm still trying to get into the book, but I did see a review from somebody who also read an ARC that said it completely blew them away with how this book was. Like, there's higher stakes, like it just like goes completely out of the waters, I guess is the best word. So that's exciting. Hopefully tonight I'll finish the audio of To All the Boys I've Loved Before, because I'll finish it in about 30 minutes, so I can knock that out pretty easily. But that's super cute. Honestly, it's been so long since I've seen the movie that I can't remember everything that happens. I mean, I feel like this is one of those series that everybody but me has read. It's just a super cute YA contemporary. I'm enjoying it. Is it my favorite? No, but it's so cute. I really am loving it. So I am gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna stop rambling, and that's all I got for right now. I will see you guys hopefully in a little bit. See ya.
So great. You know, I love your side characters. Like, I love your side characters. I think that I love your mains. And I think that sometimes it's like you love the main characters and the side characters are meh. Sometimes it's you love the side characters and the main characters meh. But with yours, it's sort of like everyone's awesome. You know, I love the character of Odette. I love the character of Arjun. So, like, tell me about, like, you know, are we going to see any of these characters again? And do you have a favorite?
It's now Wednesday. It's about almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Y'all, I don't know what it is about these updates at this time of day, but it just, that's what it is. I wanted to at least get a clip for today because I don't know what the rest of the day is going to look like, but I did film some videos today, my June book haul and my June wrap-up, which is why my face is more done than usual. And I just wanted to show you the amount of books that I still have sitting out, and I did the videos like 5 hours ago and I have yet to put them away. But I did want to update before I show you all the mess that is my room currently, that I have started P.S. I Love You, and I'm gonna move because I want to sit down. So I'm about, I think I'm like 20% into the book now. I mean, I feel like this is just one of those series that everybody knows how they feel. I don't know, honestly, y'all, I don't know how I feel about Peter. I don't know. I don't know that I care for him as a love interest. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I know that at some point there's going to be more love interest. I know Josh was kind of a crush and like a love interest, but I don't know. I'm not super crazy about Peter, to be honest. I am still enjoying The Damned. Oh, wait. I think I got up to about 50% last night. Totally forgot about that. I was like, I have no update for y'all. I'm still enjoying that book. I feel like I can't say a whole lot because it is a sequel and it does continue on from The Beautiful, so it's honestly hard to give a real update, but honestly I am enjoying it. It's been crazy. Like, there's not like, it's not like super crazy. I'm still really enjoying it. My goal was to have it finished yesterday, but now my goal is I have got to finish it today. That way I can finish the other 2 books that I've still got to start. I would like to finish P.S. I Still Love You today, but I'm only maybe about an hour or two in, so I still have quite a bit to go. Probably won't finish it. It's not that big a deal. I tend to fly through audiobooks faster anyway, so I definitely feel like I can finish this series for sure. That's all I got for now. I'm going to show you what these books like, because it's crazy. Alright, so as always, my camera battery is about to die, but I've got some books up here. And then this is where it gets crazy. This is the one thing I hate about, you know, doing anything book related, like either for BookTube or for Bookstagram, especially since I take so many at once. This is the part I hate, is having to put all these away, which is why they're still sitting out. But I just wanted to show y'all just how many books I had to take off my shelves just to do a book haul and a wrap up.
Whereas you have a New Orleans way of speaking, a New Orleans way of dressing, eating, living. I mean, they have this, they say, you know, let the good times roll nowadays, you know, like that's a phrase that epitomizes New Orleans. And I don't know, the world building for me was, it was almost easy because I was able to world build it based on something I loved very, very passionately. And the people, the music, and the cuisine of New Orleans, it's inspiring at every turn. So, especially the history of it. It's so, because it's rich and it's layered, and I like that a lot in any book that I'm reading, and therefore I endeavor to put it in the book that I'm reading.
I love that. And I also just realized I didn't even return the question of how are you, mostly because I feel like I stalk every aspect of your life that I can. And I'm not pretty much here. So how in the world does it tap into your own culture?
That's just my son. We've
Hey guys, it's now Friday. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I apologize for not updating y'all yesterday. Honestly, it was just a crazy day. I ended up babysitting for a couple hours, and usually on Thursdays it's just like a scramble for me to get everything done that I want to. So I honestly just completely forgot to do an update, and here we are now. I do have quite a bit to update y'all with. I did finish 3 books, I think, since the last time I talked to you. I did finish The Damned, I finished P.S. I Still Love You, and I actually started and finished Silence of Bones. So I've made a lot of progress. I now only have 2 books left on my TBR, which is very promising. I have already started Always and Forever, Laura Jean. I got about 20%. You saw a clip of me going on a walk, so I did around 2 miles. I can't remember exactly how long it was. Loved The Damned so much better than The Beautiful. There was so much more to the story, like more plot to the story, and honestly for me a lot of it I didn't see coming. Like, I didn't know what direction this book was gonna go, and I'm really excited to see where it goes, because I also heard that it's not just gonna be a duet, because I know that's something Renee has been very, known for, I guess, with her books, because she has always done duets, you know, since she's been publishing, and she announced that this is actually going to be a series. I don't think she's announced how long it's going to be, but that's exciting. P.S. I Still Love You was super cute. It was definitely better than the first book, but at this point I think it's John that I like the most. I mean, I still love Peter, but I kind of really like John, to be honest. I don't know. But at the direction it's going currently, I don't know. So what I really appreciate with book 3 is the reality of how challenging it is to apply to schools and truly get into the school that you really want to get into, and just kind of the reality of it. Yes, this is fiction, so I don't think I would have believed it as much if she would have gotten into the school of choice. Yeah, it sucks, but in reality, you need to have like backup plans, and so I really appreciate that. So I am enjoying this one. I'm curious to see where it goes. Y'all, I'm sorry I keep switching hands, but this thing is so heavy. Okay, so Silence of Bones. I don't know. I am torn. I knocked it out last night in one sitting because I really wanted to get it done. It was very interesting. I'm not somebody who reads thrillers because I think it's considered a thriller. I don't think I've really read any, to be honest. So it was definitely very interesting. I really appreciated like the history behind it, and you know, all the characters, you know, being Korean and everything. I really appreciated that. I don't know if it's because I'm so used to reading young adult and, you know, like fantasy, sci-fi, dystopian, you know, all those genres, and romance. So I don't know if like my head was not ready for a thriller. I don't know. It was a completely different experience. Honestly, I still enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna give thrillers more of a chance and see if I do like them, or if this was just a book not for me. I don't know. It was enjoyable. So I finished those 3. So I still have the 3rd book to the To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and then I have Wicked Fox. But I'm not going to start that today because I do need to read the Queens of Mafia book of the month for July, because the discussion is tomorrow and I have not read it yet. So hopefully I can knock that out tonight or today, whenever, and get that ready to go, because as always I'm procrastinating. But what's new? I'm gonna go eat some lunch because I'm really hungry and figure out what I'm gonna do next today. I don't know quite yet, but I'll let you know. Hey guys, I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a wrap up of the Koreadathon. It's now Monday. It's about, I think, almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I did not vlog very well and I apologize for that, but I do have some good news. I completed every single book on my TBR and actually added 2 books to my read list for the week. They are not related to the readathon at all, but so even though I didn't vlog that much, I still managed to read a bunch. But I wanted to go ahead and wrap this video up, kind of like an outro and everything. Started off the week with my ARC copy of The Damned by Renee Audier, and I do have it with me. Here it is. I absolutely love this book. This is a sequel to The Beautiful, which is on my bookshelf, and I'm not going to get it. Anyway, I am so surprised by this book. I gave The Beautiful, I think, a 4-star, and then I gave this, I think I settled on either a 4.5 or a 5-star. I can hands down tell you that this was so much better than The Beautiful. I posted about it on Instagram already. Like, this book was amazing. I will also link in the description my review that I left on Goodreads. This book was so good. Next, what else did I read? Okay, let me get it. Alright, so all week I've been listening to the audiobooks of the To All the Boys I've Loved Before series by Jenny Han. I didn't know if I was going to finish it because I literally finished it yesterday on Sunday, probably around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, somewhere around that time. But I love this series as a whole. I did leave Goodreads reviews, which I'll also link down below. I think overall, as a whole, I think I'm going to give it a series. I don't do quarter stars, but if I'm going to, add them up and then, divide them and everything, it would be a 4.25, but I'll round it up and say a 4.5. I love this series. It was so good. I'm so glad I finally read it. I am really looking forward to rewatching the first movie and then finally getting to see the second movie. It was super cute. I really loved how realistic it was, and when you're in high school and you're applying to all these colleges, and just the expectations and I guess like the reality of actually getting into the school of your dreams. And I really appreciated that Jenny Han, you know, had our main character, Laura Jean, get declined by her school of her dreams, and, you know, having to, you know, it sucks, you know, but in reality, your first choice most likely isn't going to be the school that you want to go to. And I like that she wasn't, you know, it didn't get her down. She had other options, and even the school that she got into wasn't actually the school that she ended up choosing. So I loved it. I still really like John, so I'm not going to say anything, but I still thought it was cute. A really good YA series. Definitely highly recommend for high school age, because I definitely think this is, obviously it's YA, but it's definitely the targeted audience. It is perfect for high school kids, specifically like juniors and seniors. Perfect. And then I read Silence of Bones by June Her. This is a YA historical mystery / thriller, I think is the correct label for this. I really have not read any thrillers, mysteries. It's just a genre that I've never really delved into. I gave this book 3 stars. I really enjoyed it. I sat down, I don't even remember what day it was. Friday maybe? I don't know. I had a vlog, possibly. I think I gave an update. I don't even know at this point. Honestly, this book is really good. It just, I don't know. I think I need to read more mysteries and thrillers to kind of get more of an idea if it's a genre that I'm going to like. I'm definitely intrigued. But yeah, so if you guys have any recommendations for any like mysteries, thrillers, definitely let me down in the comments. It doesn't have to be YA. Like, I'm totally fine with reading like adult and everything. But I definitely want to read more, because this was, I mean, it was honestly a really good book. Like, a 3-star rating is super good for me. But really enjoyed this book. So glad I got to read it. And then I don't have the dust jacket on it anymore because I took it off and haven't put it back on. But my last book that I wanted to read was Wicked Fox by Kat Cho. I finished this book last night, I think by like 11 o'clock. I didn't know if I was going to finish it in time. I love this book. I am so glad I read it. I don't know if you can tell, but I tabbed the heck out of this book. This book was so freaking good, y'all. I loved it. I think I'm gonna give it, I haven't left a review yet. I'm thinking probably a 5-star book. It's not a favorite book for me, because I feel like I maybe should have done some research and kind of really took the time to understand more of Korean mythology, because it's something that I didn't know about going into this. And there was so much, because this is set in Korea, there's so much like, what's the word, culture and things that I'm just not aware of. So there was a lot of, what I also really appreciate about this book is there's actually a glossary in the back of the book, and it's it's a pretty lengthy glossary, y'all. Like, I seriously loved this book. Like I said, it's Korean mythology. I am very fascinated by mythology as a whole. I mean, of course, I'm the most versed in Greek mythology because that's what I grew up learning about, you know, all the Greek gods and everything. But I have always been fascinated by mythology, but I have never really like which is sad. I never took the time to look at more mythology, but I'm definitely intrigued by learning more about Korean mythology because it was very fascinating, and I am definitely curious to learn more about like this specific mythology. It's very interesting. I'm curious to see what is going to happen in book 2, especially with how this book ended. The next book is called Vicious Spirits, I think, and it's actually coming out within the next couple months. I can't remember the release day. I think I requested the arc of it, so I don't even know if I'm going to get it, but either way, I'm going to get it on a release date and devour it. Hopefully. I'm really bad at with new releases. So those, I think, are all the books that I read throughout the week for this readathon. I said that I wasn't going to really do the life challenges. I was thinking about watching a movie. I really wanted to watch Parasite, which I saw was on Hulu, but it didn't happen. I didn't have the chance to actually sit down and watch it. But I really do want to watch it, especially since I can't remember what award show it was, but it was getting like every single award, so I know it's going to be a good movie. I just haven't had the time to actually watch it. And then of course I didn't get any Korean food. I didn't make any Korean food, but hopefully soon-ish I can do that. I'm definitely intrigued to see if it's something I'd like. So I'm really glad I participated in this readathon. It was really fun. Read some amazing books, some that I'm very thankful that I've had the chance to read. I love participating in readathons. They're so much fun. If you guys have any recommendations, like I said, especially for thrillers and mysteries, let me know. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to stop rambling, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.